Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be going over some interesting PlayStation news. If that sounds interesting, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing if you're new. It really helps the channel grow. The first topic of the video has to do with an update regarding the upcoming Game Awards. This is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle and it reads, the Game Awards 2021 to feature over 40 games, double-digit new game announcements. The Game Awards 2021 organizer Geoff Keighley revealed that the upcoming game industry event will host new game announcements in the double digits and will be the biggest lineup yet. Along with 40 to 50 game announcements with release dates between 2022 and 2023, the live orchestra will return with this year's event. Furthermore, Keighley also assures fans that there will be no announcements relating to NFTs. In an interview with Epic Games, Keighley discussed the Game Awards return to a live audience after last year's fully online showing. Earlier last month, he announced that the awards show would return on December 9th, 2021. Adding to this announcement, Keighley clarified that this year's event would focus more on game announcements and news rather than celebrity appearances and performances. Quote, it's great to have celebrities, it's great to have music, but I think focusing really on games is important. Especially this year, there will be a lot of content for 2022 and 2023 that will be showing us our kind of biggest lineup yet of world premieres and announcements. What we really learned last year was at the end of the day, it really is the games and the trailers that drive the show. Additionally, Keighley stated that the event would feature 40 to 50 games in some way or another. Notably, there will be new game announcements in the double digits, with many of the games centering around the next generation of consoles. In terms of spread, Keighley says that half of the show will be dedicated to awards, while the other half will be dedicated to announcements and premieres. Interestingly, Keighley revealed that the Game Awards 2021 would also begin featuring non-game media as well, specifically movies and television adaptations of popular video game franchises. While Keighley doesn't provide any examples by name, HBO's upcoming adaptation of The Last of Us does seem like a good candidate. Furthermore, Keighley also expressed interest in creating a new award category specifically for these on-screen adaptations. So yeah, it seems like this Game Awards coming up next month is going to be the biggest Game Awards that we've gotten so far. Apparently it's going to be 40 to 50 games showing off. Now obviously probably a decent chunk of those are going to be like indie games, hopefully not, but maybe a couple mobile games. It's not going to be 40 to 50 like games from like PlayStation Studios or like the biggest games for Xbox or whatever, but hopefully at least we get at least a couple of really interesting things. Like if we got like a reveal of like Last of Us Remake or Factions 2 or Metal Gear Solid Remake or Silent Hill. Now, I don't think probably any of those are going to show up because I personally believe that later on in December that Sony will be having their own event, like a PlayStation Experience. That's just my opinion. So I'm not expecting anything massive from PlayStation Studios to show up, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw maybe like something from Horizon or maybe God of War, but we'll just have to wait and find out. And also, apparently, half of this show is going to be the awards and performances and stuff like that we usually get at the Game Awards. And then apparently the other half is going to be nothing but game premieres and announcements and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure last year the Game Awards was 3 hours long. If this is true, where like half of it is like awards and half of it is game reveals, I don't really know if it'll be 3 hours because I don't know how they could do a full hour and a half of just like revealing new games and giving updates on games, unless like half of those is like smaller games. But this is just a rumor, guys, so don't take this like as confirmed. We won't know until actually the Game Awards happens. Now, earlier today, we were shown all the official nominations. So as far as the awards themselves, I don't really care about any of them, even the Game of the Year award itself, because my Game of the Year, Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't make it. So I'll be voting for Ratchet and Clank. Hopefully, if it is 3 hours and we get an hour and a half of like really good game reveals and announcements and updates, I feel like it'll be a pretty good Game Awards show. But down in the comment section, let me know your thoughts on this upcoming Game Awards. Do you feel like it'll be disappointing? Do you think it'll live up to the hype? And also, give me some games that you are hoping will show up at the Game Awards. Moving on to the final topic of the video, we're going to be discussing an update from Jim Ryan regarding the shortage of the PS5 console. Once again, this is coming from PlayStation Lifestyle, and the headline reads, Sony's Jim Ryan thanks fans for their patience with PS5 shortage in anniversary message. The PlayStation 5 just turned 1, and Sony marked the occasion with a blog penned by Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Jim Ryan. Although it offered no consolation to those who are still struggling to get their hands on the console, Ryan's message did offer reassurance that Sony is doing everything in its power to navigate the situation and ship as many units as it possibly can. We continue to see historic demand for PS5 and we understand the inventory constraints remain a source of frustration for many of our customers, Ryan acknowledged. Rest assured that we are laser focused on doing everything in our power to ship as many units as possible. It's something we work on every day across the company and remains my top priority. Again, we appreciate your patience as we navigate through these unprecedented global challenges. Ryan's comments follow a recent Bloomberg report which claimed that Sony had to cut back its PS5 production forecast as component shortages continue to batter the tech and consumer electronics industries. The company had apparently hoped to produce around 16 million consoles, but has now settled for 15 million. Sony's CFO Hiroki Totoki reportedly revealed this information privately to investors at the end of October, citing the recent resurgence in COVID-19 cases around the globe as winter approached. Nevertheless, the PS5 has managed to become the fastest-selling console and is on track to meet sales targets. However, with the revised supply, it remains to be seen if Sony will have to readjust its expectations. Obviously, a few days ago, it was the one-year anniversary of the PS5, and I put up a review on my thoughts on the console on my channel, so if you want to check that out, I'd really appreciate it. But, it really does suck that this pandemic is still going and it's affecting the world, especially when it comes to semiconductors and the chip shortage. I mean, it's insane, and apparently this isn't going to slow down until maybe halfway through next year or maybe even 2023. I mean, a lot of people were saying that like maybe like halfway through 2021, we'd be seeing PS5s and Series X's in stores, but it's coming up on the end of 2021 and that still hasn't happened. But it is reassuring that everyone at Sony, including Jim Ryan, that is their main focus. They're trying to make as much PS5s as they possibly can. They're trying their best. I mean, I understand you guys' frustration for those of you who want a console and you can't get one. I couldn't imagine that. I was extremely lucky to get mine pretty much the day after the console launched in the United States. So hopefully for those of you who want a PS5, hopefully maybe this holiday season you can get one, and if not, maybe in the first half of next year, because next year is going to be a very huge year for gaming, especially for Sony. So down in the comment section, let me know what you thought about this article. Have you been able to get your hands on a PS5 yet? And if so, what game coming out in 2022 are you most excited for? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.